2015, and it kicks off this afternoon with two sides that will be playing in the finals next week. It is the Bannockburn Tigers out of Victoria Park taking on the Belmont Lions. Mitch, I'll start with you. Should be a fair indication of what sort of finals action we're going to get.
Yeah, it should be, Dick. It should be a fair indication. Pity Thompson's not one of them. But
Oh,
anyway, that's sour grapes there. Bannockburn and Belmont out at Bannockburn. I think Belmont have limped into the finals, to tell you the truth, from what I can see. And probably Bannockburn haven't been the same since they've lost their centre-half forward. So the reality to it is, I think, and I'm not sure, a toss of the coin, but Bannockburn because it's on its home ground.
Yeah, Grubby?
Yeah, look, I don't really know who to go for. And again, I don't think it matters because they're going to play each other the following week. Do they want to give their secrets away? Will they rest a couple? You mentioned they lost their centre-half forward, Bannockburn. I think they might have lost Jack Broman with a broken jaw.
Yeah, see that. Yeah.
And he's one of my top 10 in the league. So, yeah, I'll go for Bannockburn at home, but we'll wait for the next week and see what happens there.
See what happens there. Trevor, you've probably seen these two sides a couple of times this year. Who do you reckon?
Look, I think Bannockburn at home, they should be too strong, yeah.
Okay, so the general contention there. Okay, out at Footrot Flats, their last home game for the season. They're up against the East Geelong Eagles. Both of these sides, Trev, they've been fairly disappointing this year and probably glad to see the end of the season, but always say it would be good to win the last home and away game. Gives you something to look forward to for 2016. Anarchy or East Geelong?
I think Anarchy at home, I think we had a good game out there against them. I think they should be too strong there.
Grubby, Anarchy or East Geelong?
It's going to be a close one too. I think I'll go for East because for no better reason than I've got no idea. And I'm going to change my tip for the last one. I'm going to go for Belmont to beat Bannockburn, actually, now I think about it.
Oh, okay. Mitch?
Oh, look, I'm going to go for East Geelong simply because Ricky's last game as coach, and who knows, it might be his last game as an East Geelong player. I don't know. No one's said that he's not going to play there next year, but or as a player, yeah. And if it is his last game as a player, he's had a celebrated career. So no, East Geelong for me. I think they'll be far too strong for Anarchy out there at Footrot Flats.
Big game out at Winchelsea this afternoon, especially for our guest this morning. Trevor Wilson will be very interesting. I'll throw it to you, Trevor. You can open the batting. Is this your 601st game?
600, I think.
Oh, it is a 600. I thought you might have played it last week. So no. 600 and last game for the Winchelsea Blues this afternoon. And they've got to win for you, mate, don't they?
I'd like to say they can, but I think Belpost still are a really strong side.
Yeah.
Winchell struggled this year. We've lost so many players, so I think Belpost still will win that one. So yeah.
Do you give the Blues any chance, Grubby?
No, I don't, because I don't because Belpost still at this stage look like they're going to get the rest.
Yeah.
So, and if they happen to win their first final, they get 2 rests. So I think they've got to go out to Winchelsea and really play their best footy. It might be ugly on the scoreboard, but they've got to get a good hit out under them before the finals if they have a couple of rests.
They need Pricey, Van der Klooster, Mensch and everyone to come back for this one, wouldn't they?
No, they certainly would, Dick. And what Grubby said is right. They're a very professional outfit. There's no better way to prepare for finals than to play a game. And they're going to have the week's rest the following week. So they'll go out with all guns blazing, I think, and really, they'll really give Winchelsea a flogging out there at home.
Out of the Keith Barclay Oval, North Geelong play host to the Werribee Centurions. And of course, as we said earlier in the show, Jamie Pittman, he needs about, I think it's about 6 goals, I think it is, to get the 100 goals. It's a bit of pressure on him to get rid of that before the finals. How do you think the Magpies will go?
Yeah, look, Dick, I think the Magpies will go okay, but I really believe this is the game of the round, to be quite truthful. Werribee's form's been pretty solid. They beat Bannockburn last week. North Geelong at home, give Thompson a touch-up last week as well. So they're both in form. North Geelong are preparing for finals. They don't want to take this easy because if they've got the following week in the back of their minds, who knows, Werribee could cause an upset. But I think North Geelong today, Jamie Pittman to kick 100, but I don't think it'll be as big a margin as what some people will think. I think Werribee are on the right tram.
Werribee Centrals didn't play too bad last week, Grubby, so as Mitch said, the Magpies wouldn't want to take them too lightly.
No, I think they might too. They'll go second or third, it doesn't matter. You play the first week, they're not quite up for it. Werribee Centrals have won 5 in a row now, and I think they'll make it 6 against those black and white mongrels.
Oh, I'll get Gladdy out of the kitchen to whack you with a rolling pin. What do you reckon, Trev?
I don't agree with Grubby there. I think North Geelong will be too strong. I wish Jamie all the best. Hope he gets his 100.
Yeah. And hope he gets 5.
Be quiet. Complete idiot. Cry Devils. Well, they had a horrible game last Saturday. I'm sure the club would sooner forget about that. They take on the Thompson Tigers, and they've got to have a real crack. And I bet they'd rather be playing someone other than Thompson Mitch. But the Cry Devils, I don't think they can open their account for 2015. But you reckon they'll chuck everything at you, blokes?
Oh, look, I'm sure they will, Dick. I'm sure that Karaya, they've had a bad year, but they'll come out and have a crack. Thompson have just about run out of soldiers, to tell you the truth. They've got quite a few missing through injury, and that's no excuse. I I'd expect them to win today. But I think Coria at home, you know, the last game of the year, they've got nothing to lose. Thompson are probably a little disappointed not to be playing finals, so that probably won't help them. But I think Thompson will win and win fairly convincingly in the end. But it'll be a tough game for a long period of the game.
Do you concur, Grubby?
No, I'll go one step further. I'm going for Coria to break their
You idiot.
and I hope they do too.
You idiot. Trevor, bit of sense, mate.
Yeah, Thompson to win this one. Yeah, I know how Coria feels. We've been in that position before and wins.
Yep.
Yeah, Thompson for this one.
Out of the Church Street Oval, the Geelong West Cheetahs, they play the Inverleigh Hawks. And start with you, Trevor. They're obviously one of the favourites of the flag this year, Inverleigh Hawks, with a massive win last week. We spoke about it early in the morning, and hopefully they won't do it against Geelong West, and Geelong West will be competitive.
Yeah, I don't think the score will be as much as that, but I think Inverleigh will win it pretty easily. And they've a really improved side this year, so yeah, wish them all the best.
A little bit of useless information. Geelong West kicked 58, 31, 379 is the highest ever in our league. It was in 1978. And you know who was against, Grubby?
I don't know. Go and ask Mick Robinson. He's probably told you. And he'll be wrong as usual. So Mitch reckons.
Well, I'll tell you it was against.
It was against.
Well, the Belmont Lions are playing their cup for it this afternoon. The Royal Meredith Cup, Royal Meredith
it was
Cup.
against Meredith.
They kicked them against Meredith in 1978, which, something else about 1978, Mitch?
1978, I don't know.
Were you paying attention?
No.
When Trevor played his first
That's
game.
right, it was too. Good on you, Trev. Well done.
Who's going to win, Geelong West or Inverleigh?
Oh, I reckon Inverleigh will win. I think the interest out of this game is the form of Hutchison, the form of Hybens, who's back for his second week. I think that'll play an important part in the finals. If he can get back to his top form, it certainly elevates Inverleigh a little bit, and I think they'll win today and win very, very comfortably.
Grubby?
Yeah, look, I reckon why North Geelong are playing so well at the moment is because they got their form back against the bottom sides. They kicked a lot of goals. I wouldn't be surprised if Inverleigh kick 100 goals in 2 weeks, 53 and 50.
Okay, goodness me.
I think I've already got yours, didn't I?
Yes.
Going back to front. Okay.
I'll get him again, he might change his
Well,
mind.
I'll tell you something, a little bit of interest there for our mate Trev. Winchelsea kicked 58, 26, 376 against Forest in the Polworth League. How's that?
What was that?
1971?
1970, what was that?
1971.
Was it raining that day?
I don't know, but you parted here on the left-hand side. Then I remember that.
Strike me down with a feather. I can't believe it.
Okay, that takes care. Shut up, Grubby. Takes care of another show this morning. Happy birthday to my lovely wife, Rosie.
Oh, wait on. Is that why you were so flushed early in the morning when you first got here? Hey, you didn't give her a birthday present, Dick, did you?
Don't worry about that. I was up early. I had to jog in here really quickly. Happy birthday, darling. Good on you.
Happy birthday, Rosemary.
Enjoy the footy this afternoon.
Certainly will, Dick.
Enjoy the footy, Grubby.
Thank you. Happy birthday,
Yeah,
Rosemary.
happy
And
birthday.
Trev, thanks again for coming in, mate, on a Saturday morning. Good luck to the Winchelsea Blues.
Thank you.
Good on you, mate. That's been another show. Thanks very much for your company. That takes care of the home and away for the season 2015. We'll be back again next Saturday morning talking finals footy. Bye.
Region with all our favourite sons, never ever beaten, Australia's #1. We'll get the goals, boys, right from the jump. If we use some handball and never shirk a bump. So give it all your best as we answer to the call. Geelong in district football, the greatest league of all. We come together, the best from all the league, to show them how to play and form a mighty team. The pride of our region with all our favourite sons, never ever beaten, Australia's #1. We'll get the goals, boys, right from the jump. If we use some handball and never shirk a bump. So give it all your best as we answer to the call. Geelong in district football, the greatest league of all.